And they get to go head-to-head here. Starting out on Ancient. Complexity on the CT side. 2 defenders at this A bomb site, and Liquid is just walking right into it.
Full commitment. Utility being sent in. Holzerk and Floppy tasked with dealing with his Team Liquid attack. Shadows given away. Floppy ripped off the top. JKS charging in, and it's Complexity, leaving Holzerk completely blinded and dumbfounded at the back of the bomb site. It is Team Liquid with 2 entries, and that bomb plant coming in already.
Nice and clean for Team Liquid. Elige behind the smoke, they jump right through. They chase him down, and he's under so much pressure. Oh no! JKS walks right into it. And actually, this is still kind of doable in a way. Bomb's starting to tick down, starting to run out of time, and Complexity's going to back off.
Yeah, they're not going for it, but a couple of nice shots there on the way out from Elige. Team Liquid going to win the pistol, be 1 round up here on Ancient. It's very interesting to hear, obviously there's a big storyline between these 2 teams in terms of history together. Grim's playing Liquid, but the main one is Elige, obviously with the history he's had with Twist over in that squad and with that organization. Here at one of the biggest events in Counter-Strike, it's always going to be a tense matchup.
Yeah, and Twist took a lot of the responsibility in that scout. I can tell you firsthand from when we let Twist go from Team Liquid when I was there, he was more upset about leaving the organization than about the team. He's got a lot of love for the Liquid organization and the people that are there, so I very much understand that he has some pride in terms of bringing them more trophies into the Team Liquid trophy cabinet.
Well, right now it is still doable. In fact, it is now favored for Complexity because these kills from Elige and Holzerk have opened it right back up, and Naf couldn't get that kill on Floppy, so it's all on Twist. 1v3 to defend against this force buy, and Complexity, they get their way back into it.
Strong defense and not a lot of utility for Team Liquid at the moment, forcing JT back, which just shores up the defense they're going to attack into, although Complexity lining up to get aggressive. This might be horribly timed. It might be beautifully timed.
Well, it's working out for Holzerk. That's a triple on the FAMAS from longside. There was enough of a distraction that Holzerk was able to just mow down this ramp play. And Team Liquid with 50 seconds left only have JKS and Yakindar still standing. And Yakindar has been out of commission since that grenade landed on his head, but now he realizes getting into the cave is a necessary move if Team Liquid want to have any sort of chance in this round. It is going to be so difficult, as now Holzerk has a better weapon to play with, an M4, and he's still got Grim within the site itself.
Damage the name of the game. Look for 1 kill and see if that presents an opportunity. JKS going to molly Grim out of position. Yakinder going to be there for the punish. But the flames, I don't know if they spread.
Yeah, they won't. So Grim has Sanctuary in the corner. And now it is impossible for Team Liquid to pull anything off here. Floppy eats some team damage, but it doesn't bring him down, and JKS falls into the hands of Elige. Holzerk is going to get a free kill. Naf just walks in front of his scope. He goes down. Yakindar not in a position to trade it.
I don't know if that's a miscommunication or perhaps just a misunderstanding. Maybe Naf didn't get a piece of communication, but the idea that Heaven's open like that and available like that and you walk out nonchalantly.
These smokes deployed, but that double stacking cave, as you mentioned, is worked out very well here for Complexity. Yakindar down, Liquid fall to 3 players, and there's really no standing in these T rounds from Team Liquid.
No, not yet. Haven't seen them power up quite yet. Ultimate going to be looking for that flank, but there's not enough manpower to keep at it, so Grim finds a perfect timing to do damage. JKS goes down, Twist with the trade, but 14 seconds on the clock. This round is done.
Yeah, 4-1 start for Complexity. They couldn't have asked for a better start right now. Everybody's firing on all cylinders. Floppy 6-1, Holzerk 6-2.
This is one of the maps where you see some of the changes Cole has made to try and kind of fix that problem and alleviate it, try and make Floppy a little bit more comfortable, because he used to play towards the B bomb site. These days he's shifted over. We see him at the A bomb site now. He's going to be playing mid. He's going to be playing donut. So he's kind of switched his defensive role here on Ancient.
Well, the defensive role for JT is no longer in round 6 because he is being removed by the Tech-9. Grim holding on to the B push, and Grim takes 3 lives before he goes to the grave himself. Naf just desperately trying to get into the bomb site and get an upgrade, and he's got an M4 in his hands. A lot of time for Naf to work with. But this world is so difficult that Naf finds himself in, so he'll take a few steps back to safety here. It's 5-1 for Complexity, unless Naf can somehow pull some magic out.
Well, and the lovely thing for Team Liquid is Naf is the kind of player who could make these rounds really, really interesting. He can bring this back, so he's very, very good at calculating and taking risks that he thinks are worth it. Going to sprint over to the A bomb site. Old teammate Elige reads the play and is going to meet up with him over in Temple.
Yeah.
Naf, turn of the corner, Tech 9 in hand, and Elige surprises him.
Yeah, Elige gets that position so quickly out from behind that big box, and Naf sprints right to his demise. 5-1 lead for Complexity. Keeps getting better for them.
They've only won the pistol. Everything since then has been defeat. Yakinder right around the smoke towards middle. Twist challenges at the same time. Elige can't fall back either. And that's a perfect opening for Team Liquid. JT gets one back.
Yeah, it's important to get at least one there for Complexity. Keeps this within touching distance. Bomb is all the way back for Team Liquid. Oh, and now they've lost one inside of red. It's Twist that goes down. JKS sprinting out of A. Grim, he's ready for this. He knows he's here. Now he's going to peek into JKS, who readies himself for that Temple peek. Grim no longer with us, and it's a 3 versus 2. The patience for Ultimate pays off as Halzerg walks right into its crosshair, and they don't need the bomb right now. They can go back and get it.
Yeah, good patience and not panicking with that bomb being dropped at all. Everyone's still maintaining their position and holding their spots. JT is lost a little bit on the map. Liquid does not know entirely where he is. JKS might just figure it out for them. Attention will turn, and he goes to save and misses the shot. It's 5-2, Liquid on the board.
Again, the bomb is left back outside of A. So Team Liquid know there's going to be some time drawn in this round, and Ultimate, with his advanced position in red, catches Grim walking into his crosshair. There's back-to-back rounds now. Ultimate is taking kills and just peeking in towards red. Yeah, to try and get some space back, and Complexity feeling a little uncomfortable now. They've got a double donut setup.
They want to try and actually split and really isolate these guys and just wrap behind them. Twist is watching for this exact play.
Ready. Yeah, he's so ready here. Twist, they walk right into him, but it's awkward. The peak is awkward. Ultimate goes down, Twist gets pushed, and the sandwich comes in from Complexity. They do a fantastic job at suffocating this Team Liquid attack, and they are pushing into A. They have recovered the bomb, and Team Liquid fighting to try and close this on this side of the map.
Yep, Naf gonna just risk it inside the smoke, throws the flashbang out. So many resources to take care of middle, and even though it works, it gives the plant over to Liquid. It's a 3-on-2 in the retake, and Liquid's got good position.
They've only got 2 flashes, though. That's all the utility they have, so they go for fights instead, and Naf through that smoke gets a follow-up headshot, and Naf sits 3 on their asses. You don't envy Yakindar having to entry through cave here. This is going to be so tough to get away with anything. Grim, he will take one, gets traded out, and Twist gets both kills back. Good work from Twist. Yakindar had to be the bait, and now the bomb can bail out. It can go into middle. It can go elsewhere with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, but Elige is going to be the player at the A bomb site. 15 seconds. There's going to be so little time when they get here. They must clear him out, and Elige is going to hear these footsteps. JKS, the swing. Oh, big kill. And that secures the round. Elige was the only danger point. And Twist gets the double kill and the call to adjust the attack to take the 4th round for Team Liquid. On the plants, knowing he's the only chance with the low time on the clock to win the round. JKS just had an advantage in the fight. Liquid's one away from tying this up, and it should be mostly pistols around these 2 saved weapons.
At least he got the AK of JT over on this B site. Kindar feel better about this kind of entry path now with the MAC-10. There's no one around those corners, which you'll find out soon.
And the cover of that Molotov to start moving up. Good boost, good opening kill.
That's the AK going, Jason. That's not what you like to see if you're Complexity, but you love that. Grim on a double with a 5-7, switches out to the AK, and now Team Liquid sending players out of cave into the fights. Grim gets another one before going down to Twists, but he has made this incredibly uncomfortable for Team Liquid.
And once again, the bomb's so far away. This is going to chew so much time off the clock. Floppy and Elige are going to be here. M4 and Deagle. Not going to be easy all of a sudden for Team Liquid. Grim has given Complexity an opportunity.
Massive moment from Grim. Will it turn out to be around victory as Twist peeks out, takes that fight, but Floppy trades it into the 1v1, and once again it falls onto JKS to try and close this one out for Liquid. He stands on default, Floppy gets peeked, JKS with confidence brings the scoreline back to even numbers.
Yeah, no delay in that, just flashbang out, swing on the peak, Floppy not ready.
Elige burning at the top of the ledge. Complexity looking to bring the fight to Team Liquid and disrupt Yakindar's entry path, and it is very successful from Elige.
Oh, 2 players go down, not even able to see their opponents. Twist and Yakindar, that duo that's cracked open middle a couple of times. This one, they're taken down with no chance at fighting back. Good opening from Elige, and Complexity can go passive with a 2-man advantage.
Something they've been very good at. Complexity is being a nuisance when climbing up. When they get that mid-control, being able to climb up has stopped a lot of Team Liquid's B plans, and Ultimate's timing to try and clear the side is caught perfectly by JT.
I thought maybe with the bank built up on JKS at 7,800, they might actually try and go for it just to cause damage. Just to take some weapons away, see if they can cause Complexity to miss anything into the next round, but they're going to be happy to just save these AKs. They'll replenish in the next one. Rifles will be dropped over for Yakinder and Ultimate. And Liquid's going to be all good.
It's got to be frustrating for Yakinder. We'll see if Team Liquid are able to try and stop that jump up coming into this next round.
Yeah, winner of this plays the winner of FaZe Falcons, which is going on the other stream at the moment. If you want to keep up to date with the bracket movement, good find from JKS. Elige, first time they tried to be aggressive in towards A main, he tried to catch him sleeping. JKS ain't gonna happen. Look at where the stack is. Look at where they're positioned. Floppy and Holzerk are gonna be the main challenge. That third player, JT and CT spawn, he's just watching for mid. He's gonna be smoked off if they pull the trigger. And actually, they might not even end there. Look how deep Naf is. If he gets this kill, which he won't. Oh, that looked like he had it all day long, and that would have been the sign for Liquid to fall back, and now they're going to push forward.
Floppy peeks out from behind the tall box. It's one for Floppy, second picked up and damage dealt to Ultimate. Team Liquid fall to 2 players with 30 seconds left in this first half. Holzerk has the cross, and it is disappointment on the face of Mithra to close out this half as Yakindar's left in a 1v3.
It's disappointment, but you know what? You did everything right in the round. That's a missed kill, and you cannot control that. Otherwise, tactically, Naf had that fight won. He had the advantage, and Liquid were positioned to capitalize upon it, but not able to. Good round from Floppy with a double kill. 7-5, Complexity underdogs lead at half. A great little run at the start. You've got Grim with some good sequences, Floppy with the good sequences, so everyone on Complexity got to be feeling good. B-Rush, baby. Yakinder makes contact. Naf is here in cave as well.
Yeah, Yakinder forced back into cover. Smoke is up, and Naf unleashes bullets to those Julies, but it's not going to end up in a kill. So bomb will go down here for Complexity. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 retake scenario here.
Yeah, and Liquid's held back very far away. They've got no kit. Grim's going to push up behind the Molotovs. Ooh, Ultimate. This is going to be a tough turn to the corner, and he can't win it. There's the peek from long as well.
Holzer comes in, yes, a full-out kill for Complexity. Twist can only manage 1, and it's not enough here for Team Liquid. Complexity looking so sharp in this pistol round. Just Yakinder, he's stuck in cave. He'll get 1 kill, and he turns back. Elige will send him to hell. So 8 rounds to 5. It is Complexity with a pistol win. And Team Liquid, we'll see what the decision is, whether they go for the 4 or the full eco here.
Ultimate obviously had a very quiet first half from what we've seen from him throughout these group stages. He needs to step it up when the guns start coming out later, when the op comes out. He's 4-12 as well.
Miss smoke here on elbow. Elige is going to make the most of that. Charging out into the open. Twist standing tall from Donut, but it's only a single kill. And Holzerk, the Norwegian, just annihilates 2 in middle. Yeah, it's Complexity 1 player up off the back of those, and the red smoke's fading. Ultimate peaks, had to get to trade and does so.
It's not the utility missing that's worrying, it's that lack of head armor. Those Galils just able to dispatch you. Floppy's going to start cheating his way up the B ramp a little bit before his teammates. He's got good position. Ultimate, turn the corner, spots it. Immediate dink and cleanup, but there's a second player here, and Yakinder's got 5.
Yeah, Yakinder stepping up is massive here, and he goes back again. JT's low. Yakinder runs out of ammo right at the end, but he gets the kill secured. It's a 6th round for Liquid. This call for Complexity is very committed towards the A side of the map now. This is going to be a direct hit, and the only defender here to deal with this is JKS. Now, we talked about his few moments in that first half where he was asked to step up, and he did it multiple times. JKS from default, this time cleared out by Grim, and he knows exactly what's happening. Team Liquid making the rotation over, trying to get here quickly, but it's Floppy stepping up with a kill. Naf takes a risk, but it's only 1 kill from his swing, and that's not enough to keep Team Liquid in this fight.
I think you got to test it a little bit, though. Maybe Twist has already backed away from Donut. I thought perhaps they would actually stick around, see if they could find 1 or 2. Yakinder, this smoke's going to clear, and he's going to give it a try. There goes Grim. Didn't expect the position. If Twist can win the battle, he's calling out right now. They have a 2-on-2 at this bomb site.
Yeah, they're coming back into this fight. Holzerk boosted up, though. This is a powerful position if Elige can pull distraction, but Holzerk swings. Elige goes down, and suddenly Team Liquid back into a position of power as they get onto the defuse. The stick is being had, and JT spotted. Yakinder takes him down, and that is a massive round to turn back in your favor if you're Team Liquid.
2v4. That's going to put you on tilt if you're Complexity. The spot of JT's flank lets them know we can push forward. It's an even battle at the bomb site, and Liquid win everything after the fact.
Twist talking about channeling the energy of round victories. Something that FaZe Clan did a lot and talked a lot about when he was over there in that squad, and now it's Halzark just running out into the A bomb side. JKS had a bit of a nightmare here in this CT half. He's down again without a single kill. Alicia's pushed all the way through Temple, so just a simple call for Complexity to rush into this A bomb site, and it's dig after dig from Halzark. This is now rough for Team Liquid all of a sudden. A 4v2, Complexity with weaker weapons. They haven't even recovered any of the better guns yet, but these pistols just dispatch of the defense.
Okay, the question's answered. That's not the moment of collapse for Complexity. They come right back into it, baby. That's some nasty deagle work. And yeah, Complexity these last 2 rounds have abused the fact that JKS has been pretty solo at the A bomb site. Likely some research, likely some analyst work that went into that. And Complexity's like, we should have won the last round, let's do it back, and they win it with pistols.
Team Liquid throw everything they've got into this, and it's not a lot. 3 MP9s, 1 single rifle in the hands of Naf, and Elige out elbow. Gets rid of Twist. Ultimate with 157 kill back and damage done to Grim. But Grim will still stand. He'll stay in this fight. Yakindar going for a peek and jumps up, so couldn't quite get that double. And he'll run back into the safety of Cave, leaving Naf there instead. And while Complexity staying focused on the B ramp, it's Floppy and Halls are poking and prodding, see if they can find Yakindar. He starts to think about maybe getting into a fight himself, pushing forward, and he is starting to clear out that B lane. That means Yakindar's left in an island inside of this site. He does well with 1 kill. Is Grim going to be spotted? Naf turns back, gets that kill in time. Suddenly a 2v2, and JKS is moving through middle. He's trying to get here. Oh, it's close, but it's not going to be close enough to prevent Halzark from planting that bomb. And now JT goes down the ramp, turns away from the flash, but it connects both on Naf and his opponent, JKS. Though, there he is again. JKS removed from the fight and finally comes back. And it's a double to sweep up another round here for Team Liquid. Naf, unleashed, sent down the ramp. MP9 delivers with a blanket Halzark line in front of him. It's 1 for 1 though, because JT removed Yakindar. 4v4. JT is staying focused in middle. He's got Grim in behind him. And look who's committed. Look who is committed in this cubby. It's Twists. Just waiting. They're going to cross over the top of him. He reacts. He flicks that crosshair up, and he's got Ultimate to defend from red.
Ultimate's got to be careful, though, because he's not even aware of the possibility of Elige peeking.
He's burning.
From mid, there it is. Nice kill from Elige. Good teamwork to molly him out of position. All 3 players from Team Liquid in the middle of the map at the moment. 2 in red room. JKS back in CT spawn. And Naf and Ultimate almost look like they want to get a little frisky.
Yeah, going to be getting frisky. Elige heading back over towards A main. You'll see JKS rotating out of the temple.
He's got to play it passive, I think. I don't know if he wants to...
He's going to go for the peek. He's going in for the swing. And if he can get out behind this big box in time, this could be very effective. But JKS has to look here at the right time. Elige boosted over the top. The tip of his head showing. JKS brings down 1 and knows that the foundations to that boost had to be in position. Couldn't quite get the second. And now Floppy's left alone. Damaged goods as he moves his way into the site. And look who's waiting for him. It's good old Naf to close it. 9 rounds for Team Liquid. 1 round separates them. And the money is broken for Complexity. Team Liquid's AWPer finally has the sniper in play, and Grim charging out. Twist gets back, swings out from Donut. Grim goes down in middle. Elige, he's in the smoke. Twist burns down to 1 health, a single point. I can't believe that he's got away with that. And Elige to be revealed from behind the smoke, and Twists will sink his former teammate. That is a wild start to the round.
No cares in the world, Twist. Just stumbling through that Molotov. 99 damage. Floppy and Halzark are the only 2 left. They've got the first kill into the B bomb site, but it's JKS.
Oh, here he is again. Justin Savage with 1. Nearly knocks down the second, but that'll be Yakindar's job. It's 11 rounds to 10. Team Liquid have taken the lead.
And it's convincing towards the A bomb site, but this time it's aggressive Yakindar.
Yeah, the disruptor Yakindar into A main. He sees Halzark, he knows he won't be alone, and so he searches for the rest, and Yakindar nearly breaks apart the entire A pack. It's a 3v3, and Complexity have found themselves in that B bomb site in the middle of all this, but the bomb is trapped. It's alone, it's wounded, and Twist will drop the bomb carrier, leaving Floppy and JT to sprint back and try and recover this.
What a good read from Twist, playing in middle. That's an early push, but 2 kills in A main. You saw Floppy push into the B bomb site to get that frag. They might have even spotted JT, and he just says, there's a massive opening here. I'm taking advantage.
And as each second goes on, Complexity's chances of staying alive here on Ancient start to dwindle. More utility dumped in towards Elbow. Twist actually falls in that fight. JKS now needs to be careful because they could play for elimination if it comes down to this. Ultimate's forced away from the angle, gets back to it with the AWP, and JKS will close this first map for Team Liquid. It is a journey of staying alive here in Cologne. A battle to try and get into the matchup later to fight for that spot in the Lanxess. One spot available, and Team Liquid one map up.
Hi guys, Mezzy here. Make sure to sub to ESL CS. Keep right on.
It's not exactly the weapon for the long-range fights here with the Julies, so you just gotta wait till they come to him. And they're getting ever closer to the darkness where Naf is going to thrive. These Joel Beretta is ready to pounce upon Elige, about to come in first, and there's so many targets. Elige just instantly assassinates Naf. Now Ultimate, his turn around this corner. He knows they're coming, but will they be able to clear him out? They run right past him. They run right past him, and Floppy's seen him at the last second. That's frustration for Ultimate. He had 3 targets in front of him, could have at least confirmed a kill, but has nothing really to work with here for Team Liquid. JKS is down in dark, and it's just Yakindar.
All those fights were a little awkward. Like, Naf spots the shoulder and almost just feels like he gets frozen in position of unsure of whether he wants to kind of fall back and wait for the swing or peek into it. Gives Elige the perfect moment to breathe, step forward, and dispatch him with a headshot, and then Ultimate, trying to make the round-winning play, gets caught at the very end by Floppy, just barely glances at him out of his edge of his POV. Pistol round for Complexity. Early stages in these halves have not gone well for Liquid. They won the pistol on Ancient and then lost the second round. They lost the next pistol round. Now they lose another one, so a good chance for Complexity to build up a huge early advantage.
Here comes the leisure on that corner. It's the first kill on Ultimate. Couldn't quite get anything else out of it. And UMP against pistols at the kind of range actually allows the USPs to get involved in this. Grim's also taking a dink on board, and there's an AK picked up for JKS.
And he was the impact man on the first map. I'd like to see him just step up and see if he can create something. He does it again. Cleans up Grim in middle. 2-on-2. And Liquid's going to challenge for this round. They have the bomb. Do they realize it? Yeah. JKS sees it. 1v2.
Yeah, the bomb being in his possession is the only way that he's able to get a win out of
this. This is brilliant. A smoke is going to make them stall out. Is going to make them be really, really concerned about what's on the other side. It gives JKS this time to walk all the way around through T-spawn, and they're not even considering that as a play right now.
Gets him behind them. They aren't even considering this as a possibility until Floppy again.
Damn.
Floppy once more turns at the last second to save the round for Complexity.
He just senses that timing.
Ooh, Team Liquid going for the MP9s. Now, we did see Furia do this a lot
on the
recently.
Second rounds.
Yes, but we've seen them do something similar.
Yeah, we have.
And Team Liquid are going for MP9s, realize they don't have enough to get a real good bite, and they want to actually get Ultimate on the AWP.
I was going to say, think about Ancient. They didn't get the AWP out until round 21. Like, a good 8-9 rounds into that second half. So I think here they're saying, we want that right now. So we'll have a buy that we can win, that can be dangerous, that can cause problems for Complexity, but we're going to prioritize the fourth round is the strongest situation we can put ourselves in.
Yeah, well, Naf, he has now been spotted. Grim has a bullet whiz past his head, and out comes the A play for the side of Team Liquid. They're going to be pushing out A main, and Floppy waiting for it. Actually goes down this time. JKS at range for that MP9 makes it work. And there's under a minute left on this clock. JT goes back to address the problem. But Yakindar once again getting another kill here for Team Liquid. It's a 2v2. And this is so expensive for Complexity, if nothing else. And now they're softened up, and it falls to the in-game leader. It falls to Twists. And he's making the read that it's going to be an A finish. So he's sprinting over that right now.
Oh, and he was so convinced that it was going to be A this whole time. He's actually got himself in a really good spot to stop this. I don't know if Complexity is going to expect him to have this much space, be this close.
Well, Holzerk is low. He's half health at the moment. Grim is going to place the Molotov and Heaven. Oh, it's an instant kill from Twist. And now it's just Holzerk, and he's got half health left. Twist wins it on the MP9. And what a call to go to the MP9s. The SMGs pulled out. Team Liquid were saving for the next round, and they win it on the little guns.
That's so huge for Team Liquid. Now they get all the rifles out. They have the AK-47 upgraded on Twist. They're going to have the AWP out on Ultimate. Oh man, this gives them such a huge boost in the economy factor. And due to the damage in the previous round, Complexity really don't have a lot to play with. Wonderful 1v2 from Twist. Good read of the situation and shuts Cole down. Getting the boys hyped up. Yakinder's going to push. JKS is aggressive. If they can stall this out, Yakinder can do so much damage.
Well, rifle ready. JKS with a first lineup. A lot of damage done to 3 players, but it will just be 1 kill. Yakinder with that flank. It's Holzer taken out by it. Now JT goes back to address the problem, thinking he's going up against Yakinder's SMG, but it's Naf's rifle that awaits for that peak. It is 2-2, all tied up.
Yakinder going to be solo at the B bomb site to open up aggression. Oh man, Elish puts that down like it's no problem at all.
That's huge from Elish, just straight through mid.
And I mean, Liquid's been aggressive to open up this half.
He's holding, he's expecting a chance for another one here. And it's going to work out. Elish just domes ultimate. And that's a taste of what Elish can do. When you throw kills at him, when you throw bodies at him, he's going to rack you up. That's the round. Twists. About to get a fight with Elish if he got past that window, and Kindar makes sure that that fight does not need to happen, and so Complexity now commit into B bomb site. Good exit chance here for Twist. First bullet was inaccurate, but he cleans up with a second on Floppy. And Complexity realize they can't save that way, so they're going to run elsewhere to exit this round.
Those are 2 really good finds for Twist and Yakinder at the end of the day. Forcing some rebuys, keeping the money low on the T side, as low as possible. Hulzerk 3,600, Floppy 3,500. Those guys will be either have to drop an AK-47 or relegated to Galil's.
Would you imagine that's the end of the CT aggression from Team Liquid?
For some time. I think you'll see a couple rounds go without it, especially with the AWP on Ultimate. Again, we didn't really see a chance for him to get involved in Ancient too much.
Ultimate. It's a bold, confident peek towards Elish. Shot will land on him. Hangs around long enough to get a bullet out of the AWP, but it's not enough to bring him down. So he goes for a re-peek. This time, Ultimate will get a kill, but he's traded instantly by Holzerk.
Well, I was wrong. The aggression continues.
It did involve the AWP, though.
Yeah, the aggressive peek, but also the aggressive stance over in Dark to be able to line up with that, and they keep it up. They keep peeking. They keep fighting Team Liquid, and Complexity can never get comfortable.
Complexity, you've got to worry because Naf is coming back as well through B main. Floppy leaps into the bomb site, commits to that plant. Naf making no secret about his re-engagement from B main. JKS gets the fight and wins it. Now Grim is left alone, and he takes that fight against JKS. Draws the numbers to a doable 1v2, and he looks out to that 1v1 fight against Naf, and it's all against Twist. Grim stands within the site, and he knows that Twist is likely coming from Dark. Now he knows he's definitely there.
That's
and Grim,
great.
he's going to slip out of B main, and this is a perfect position for him. Twist has no utility. Grim will stand strong, off angle, and a 1v3 from Grimithy.
That's a beautiful reposition against Twist as well. That is such a beautiful piece of movement, and a good timing on the smoke towards Dark. That didn't allow Twist to ever engage in the fight. Team Liquid's retake came from 3 separate points. CT, Dark, and B main. And Grim's able to isolate each and every one of the fights, stepping into the fight against JKS and using the smoke to get Naf. And this time the heroics fall on the side of Complexity.
That's a huge round for Grim.
But after showing 2 players, they've backed off and left JKS alone. Ultimate with the op over towards the B bomb site. Vision going to be blocked and obscured by the smoke. Timing on this shot is everything.
They start to cross into the bomb site. Naf just leaping through. Grim, oh, he's touching Naf close inside of gel, and he locks him up. It's JT and Elish into 2v4 right now for Complexity, and they'll upgrade what they can. But Elish is flanked. This is the only way Complexity can get into this round. Yakinder jumping back, taken out by Elish. 30 seconds left. JT's got rid of that bomb. He wants to bring it back elsewhere, and he's crossing over the window, but JKS with that will ruin this round for Complexity. They can't get back to it in time, and it is 4 rounds tied up now off the back of that.
Really good awareness from JKS as well. Split away from the action. And I mean, you see JT at the B bomb site. You have Elish wrapping upon it, and he says, well, Elish just push forward to cut off rotations. He's going to try and backstab and make sure they can't switch to the A bomb site, so JT's going to be headed there. Perfect angle, perfect position. And Team Liquid fight back. We're tied at 4.
Complexity now with an AK-47 in the hands of Elish. Everybody else on pistols. We know they're capable of winning rounds like this. We've seen it on Ancient. And that's a good start. JT's always good for a dig.
Well, they lost a round like this, Liquid on Ancient. They got to be careful here. And okay, there's a sequence. Finally, we get to talk about Ultimate. Get his name out there on the cast.
Yeah, it's good to see him. We know he's potentially had a frustrating game where he maybe felt a little bit caged in on Ancient, but unleashed here in this round. He had some sick shots in the previous two. Ultimate put under pressure, flashes up. He's going to try and clean up, and it's all fight for Ultimate. An ace in middle, and that'll fire him up. Sure, against some pistols, but shutting it down regardless.
I got a chance. I asked some of the Team Liquid guys about Ultimate and what it was like playing with him, and everything they talked about was just how calm and stoic he is, and how the situation, the pressure of the moments don't get him whatsoever. And whenever they're in a hard time inside the game, he's the one to kind of just lean forward and just be like, no stress, don't worry, just give me all.
3 players here for Team Liquid on the B bomb site. They're going to take B main control back, but is it going to just be a trade-off? For Complexity to walk into dark, and Twist, he hears some steps now. He's ready. He's poised to swing onto JT, and that's an easy kill in the end for Twist. Elise trades it instantly in middle. 40 seconds left here for Complexity in that bomb. And it's making a beeline to the A bomb site. Naf pushes out, catches Elise, just lurking mid, and it's all left to the final 3.
Yeah, but JKS doesn't have any nades or utility, so he has to fall back out of the bomb site. Twist is going to come over with only 1 flashbang. There's a chance here for Complexity to get into this site. They've got the kill, they've got the space, they should be able to get the plant as well. Twist grabs 1 more, doesn't quit, and we're into a 2-on-2.
Now, bomb is going to go down here. Grim and Floppy to close. Ultimate and Naf coming in from the beach. They're going to enter storage now. Floppy falls to the AWPer. It is Ultimate getting rolling. And now Grim with a 1v2 ahead of him. He's had a clutch already, and it might be another big boy play, but he runs out of bullets. And Mither celebrates as Team Liquid take the lead and extend it further into 7. That is so unfortunate for Grim right at the end there because they lined up for him. Naf about to get the fight against Grim. Would have if he stayed on Jill. It looked like Yakindar wins an awkward engagement inside of Dark, but that does now leave Naf alone because the trade came in. Twist is over at Temple trying to slow this attack down of Complexity, decide to commit, and they don't. They take a pause.
Look at all the nades that were just forced out, though. Complexity's got to love how that just played out. Naf got a little bit panicked after Yakindar goes down. I think he missed the smoke that he wanted towards B main. It actually set up a perfect wall for Complexity. They'd use nades to break it open to get information.
And Twist is still holding middle. Grim eventually is going to arrive, but is Twist going to be looking there at the right time? He goes back to it. Grim wins that duel, and he stays alive. He doesn't commit back into the fray. Naf charges through camera, and Team Liquid lose members. It is Complexity with a lovely finish to this round.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Finally, they're able to kind of work this defense into a disadvantaged position, but I still think Twist and Naf, they're going to wish they had those fights back. The timings of when they got those fights really awkward in a desperate 2v4 now.
Oh, they're going to come in with this. Ultimate has utility, but Elise is going to peek him as he's looking the wrong way, and there's just 3 targets. Great 5th round secured there at the end from Complexity. This matchup keeps going. It's tight, it's close, and it's all decisive here in Cologne. They have given themselves quite a hard task of winning the majority of the rounds in the defense of Anubis, and Twist is charging straight through middle, 2 on the right side. Quick start to this pistol round. It's all Liquid as they come flooding through mid, and they're going to go straight into camera, but it's Floppy and Grim missing shots. Naf just descends upon them, and a quick call for Liquid ends in a quick finish.
Yeah, nothing cute, nothing smart, just brute force with those Glocks, and they swarm. Zerg rush middle. It's just JT. They know where he is, and he gets nothing. 8-5, and for a Liquid team that has struggled to start halves in a positive way.
Well, Complexity, let's see what they've got on their CT side of Anubis. It has to present life. It has to show us something here. And Ultimate charging through middle, Twist is with him. And Oeli, she's stuck just in the open, and Ultimate just wrecks him.
Yeah, he didn't expect that kind of pacing from 2 players, right? He's hoping he's going to get someone kind of walking forward to make contact, walking into control. Instead, it's a MAC-10 and it's an AK-47 just rushing into 2 different points that he has to look at.
Look at the rotation from Complexity. Everybody's on A.
Well, look at all the utility. On the minimap, you can see 3 smokes. 1 just faded. There was 4, plenty of nades. You had mid taken away. You had a Liege dispatched from the map. So, yeah, very stressed and very worried about A bomb site being compromised, but completely out of position.
And if you've got some money to spare, why not just send these forces in to get rid of whatever Complexity you're trying to save, whatever they're trying to hang on to. Grim will go down first. Now Floppy on the fountain, running out of bullets, and he's drowned. Ultimate even kills his teammate in his bloodlust. fast. And now it's Holzerk and JT desperately trying to hold on, but they have nothing left. Just one rifle on the beach. And JT trying to save it, will get that M4 in, but that was 4 players quickly brought down to just 1 surviving.
I love that hunt.
It does feel like it will end up in defeat for Complexity. Victory for Team Liquid and put them in that final matchup. Last spot in the Lanxess available. Elige has lost his health, but he's got the opening kill. Grenade will search him, and Elige took a step back enough.
Complexity is still so worried about the entire map during this silence.
The execute's about to come in from Team Liquid. Floppy broken open by JKS. Now Elige desperately calling for help because he is alone, completely alone, and help is not coming. Flashes blind Elige. He is down, and this 4v5 is now a 4v3. Team Liquid taking a huge step forward in this series. It will be 12 rounds. It will be series point. And for Complexity, it spells disaster. It will be elimination point. Oh, it's been such a rough round here for Cole. They got the opening on Elige, but nothing else.
You can see some differences in the two sides, though, of what made Team Liquid on the CT side so dangerous and proactive. Like, all that aggressiveness in the early rounds, let them kind of keep track of where Complexity was or what they were set up for. Aggression in the mid rounds helped them gather information to be able to rotate into the right position. Complexity was static this entire round. None of them wanted to move. None of them wanted to peek anything. And Liquid's allowed to readjust all the way across the map, a full silent walk to the other side. And the unfortunate thing now for Complexity, not just in this game, but just in a bigger sense as well, is performance here in Cologne hasn't done enough to change the disappointing conversation that surrounds them. Potential and positive signs at various moments, but not consistent enough.
Twist so sharp, slices open Floppy, and it's just Grim on the other side of the map. And it's another grim day for Complexity. They will not see the playoffs in Cologne. They will be knocked out by Team Liquid in this American derby. It is Complexity out, Team Liquid forward. They will fight for the Lanxess. They will have their chance later today against the winner of Fades versus Falcons. And this is a Liquid side that are improving with every single match.